Hi, I'm QE, or you can call me as Victoria. I'm majoring in tourism, hospitality, and marketing, and I'm currently in my final year, final sem in Kartini University, Malaysia. Today in my video, I'll be reflecting on the employability tool, a reflection on my time in enhancing your business mind unit, a short reflection on my time throughout my university life, my future career plan, and a short message to my future self. And with that being said, let's proceed to our first topic. Coming to the end of university life, I've never tried out this employability tool, therefore it is something pretty new for me. As you can see from the right, I've attempted twice in this tool, which is on week 1 and week 12. It is clearly noticeable that I've grown quite a lot since the start of the semester, and I've also get to know more about myself. Followingly, I would like to draw your attention to two of my highest literacy, starting with occupational literacy. For occupational literacy, it is all about how I think about my future career, my lifestyle, and the flexibility of my career plan. This literacy shows that I'm well aware of my possible career path, as I can identify my own passion, and I always do a lot of research before applying for the job that I want. Furthermore, I do have a backup plan where I'll be talking more on it later, so I won't give up easily on my own career path. Next will be the basic literacy. So for basic literacy, it is about career thinking and the belief in myself. I possess a number of employability strengths where I'm good in developing my skills and knowledge of my discipline, having a strong willingness to learn, able to communicate and interact with people from various backgrounds, and lastly is the ability to utilize digital technology for my own work and learning. Aside from that, I believe that it is also important to reflect on my lowest literacy in order to further improve myself, and this include rhetorical literacy and emotional literacy. In order to improve on the rhetorical literacy, I will need to get better in solving problems and making my own decisions. Besides that, I will need to start achieving goals, accomplishing tasks, and start meeting deadlines instead of doing job last minute. Meanwhile, emotional literacy shows that I will need to improve my ability in handling stressful situations without getting too overwhelmed, which means that I will need to understand more on my own feelings and start managing it. Apart from that, I will need to be more careful on making my own decision so I won't hurt anyone while doing so. Therefore, by improving on these areas, I can enhance my employability. The next section is a reflection based on my time in enhancing your business mind unit. The most important thing that I've learned through this unit is the Getty pitch. Throughout my student life, I've only learned how to present the basic way, which is by creating slides and present it to my audience. However, through Getty pitch, I'm only given a short amount of time to market myself, and I cannot insert too much nonsense or elaboration. Pitching allows me to serve up news that is relevant to my audience. This is because pitching is likely to be a prospect's first in-person interaction with certain audience. Next, the weekly activities have provided by this unit has definitely opened my eyes to new kind of teaching method. This unit shows that learning doesn't need to be only through normal and basic slides or information provided by the university or lecturer. It can be learned through games such as Minecraft or even real-life simulation such as Capsule Inbox. Both activities have taught me how to face real-life situations, and I've definitely made a lot of new friends throughout the session. After completing both activities, I realized that I've gotten better in terms of my leadership skills, as I can lead my team from other units more efficiently. Besides that, I've also gotten better at communicating, not only through class presentation, but also when dealing with other people such as strangers or friends. Coming to the end of the semester, I've also learned that we usually make biased decisions without realizing it, and it may hurt others' feelings along the way. Learning human ethics will not only make positive impact through our decision and actions, but it also guides us to tell the truth and make sure to keep my promises, no matter big or small promises. It teaches me to offer my hand to those who are in need as long as I'm capable of. The transition from high school to a new place or new form of study can seem daunting, but it doesn't stop me from getting into university, especially a university that's only 10 minutes away from home. Starting from foundation, I have performed a lot of presentations with different group of people, and this has always been a great experience for me. It helps me to build up a foundation by communicating with different background of people, as sooner or later I will be dealing with various clients or company coming from different backgrounds. Besides that, entering my second year of degree, it makes it harder to communicate with my group member as we can't meet up face to face like before. We'll always have technical difficulties such as Wi-Fi not working or family problems such as kids playing in the background. However, despite all that, we still somehow managed to have meetings in order to finish up all our assignments. I gotta admit that I regret not attending more club activities or social community as I'm still quite shy during the first 2 or 3 years of my university life. Nevertheless, I still got a chance to volunteer in helping out Zero Stress for Dogs Vaccination and be a part of the Great Escape team. It makes me realize that university life isn't just about passing my degree and getting a job, but you can still have fun in your free time. Ultimately, despite all the pandemic, I'm lucky enough to land on the internship opportunity during my semester break. This internship allows me to put my education into practice, further develop my leadership skills, and give me a competitive advantage as I pursue for future permanent position. You must be wondering, do I regret choosing my major? Well, the answer is no. I enjoy my major a lot and I wish to explore more of it in real life situation. To sum up, I enjoyed my university life, offline or online, but if I could turn back time, I would definitely participate more on club activities. Regarding my future career plan, as you can see on the right, I've integrated the Odyssey planning with 3 different 5-year plans. For my first 5-year planning, I've crafted out the planning based on my discipline, which is finishing my triple major degree with a high distinction and find a full-time job while promoting my business on my 2nd year. I aim to be promoted in my 3rd year and wish to open up a small shop for my small business in the following year so I can get stable with both my work and my business to be able to afford a new house. However, will the pandemic delay my plans or will the small business affect my working life is something I will need to work onto when following this plan. Onto the next alternative plan, I will be taking a different major, which is Spanish major, to pursue the translator job. In the meantime, I'll be taking part-time study on French study and approximately I'll be finishing both degree with high distinction in the 3rd or 4th year. Next, I'll find a full-time job as a translator in overseas company and learn more language during the journey. However, taking new major or courses will mean that I will be adding up onto my debt, and would I want that? For the last plan, I will start up a small shop with friends to continue the small business that I've mentioned just now. In order to make the business bigger, I aim to bring in more options for the customer to choose from and try earning more profit. Then we plan to move into a larger working place and start accepting wholesalers. When the business started getting stable, we aim to open up franchise and earning profit from whole Malaysia. Still, will I make enough money to turn over? Or will the business fail before I even started? Are some of the questions that I need to think over before going into this plan. Before ending this video, I would like to take an opportunity to leave a message for my future self. To future Kiwi, I hope you are successful with your life, your career, and your relationship. No matter which path you have chosen, I hope you didn't disappoint yourself by forgetting your passion and your effort during your time at university. We've come a long way not just to be a parasite at our parents' house. We've come a long way to prove everyone who looked down on us that we can also accomplish something that we've always dreamed of. Do not ever give up on yourself that easily, and do not let others look down on us. I hope you save enough money for your mother to buy a new house so she can live happier and also she won't be able to worry about us anymore. And the most important thing, I hope you're happy with whatever you've chosen and always prioritize yourself before anyone else. In conclusion, this video has covered on how the employability tool let me understand myself more and how or what I should do in order to improve my own weaknesses. A short reflection on enhancing your business mind unit makes me realize that this unit shows what I will be facing in the real life working situation and helps me prepare on how to face it later on. Besides that, I've also provided a short reflection on my university life where I should have been more active during it. Apart from that, my future career plan may be different from what I've just crafted out, but this will be a guideline in choosing what I want to be in the future. Last but not least, a short message to my future self so I can always remind myself to always move forward and do not give up on yourself that easily so I won't disappoint myself nor my mother. And that is all for this video. Thank you so much for listening. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye.